Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. In a couple of days, I'm going to be heading out to California, and this is a quick video on what kayaking gear I'm packing. So the first thing I like to get ready is my kayak. For this trip, I'm going to take the Zion Creek because I want that extra space in the back for my overnight gear. I like to start with my bag. I have the NRS Bills bag, 110 liters, but it's nice and big, it can fit all of my gear in. The first thing that goes in is my Spraydecks, okay? So I normally take two just in case one breaks on a long trip like that. Next up is my helmet. I have the normal rocker for everyday paddling, and I also take a Fullface with me just in case I want to get a little bit more sendy. After my helmets, I pack my Buoyancy. Inside my Buoyancy, I've got all of my safety gear. I'll show you that now. So inside my Buoyancy, I carry all my safety gear. So I have a tape, a couple of carabiners, Prosecks and pulley, and a knife. I have my whistle on the outside just in case I need to use that quickly. And just an added extra, I have my earplugs inside because I wear them all the time on the river. That's all for the Buoyancy. Great. As always, I'll take a throw bag with me and a set of elbow pads. Let's get all this packed up. Once all my safety gear is packed, I move on to my outer gear. First up, I have my dry suit, which is what I'll be using most of the time. And I also take with me a dry top like this, just in case it's a little bit warmer. To go on the outside of my dry suit, I like to take a pair of socks and of course, a pair of shoes. When it's a little bit colder, it's always nice to have a skull cap with you, just for the cold mornings. And if you do get cold hands, a set of pogies is super nice when you're starting off really early in the morning and it's quite cold. These are sick. One of the last things to go in my gear bag is my thermals, because that's the first thing I want when I get there. I always take with me two onesies, a thick one and a thin one, and the same with just a t-shirt, well, a thermal top. I have a thin and a thick thermal top. I like to take a pair of thermal bottoms just in case it's cold. At night, they can be really nice. And of course, if I'm wearing a keg while I'm kayaking, a pair of neoprene trousers, super thin, 1/2 mil, and board shorts is super nice to have with you. And the very last thing I take with me is a duffel bag, okay? These things are super useful because you always want more than one bag when you're out on a kayaking trip. This packs up super small, but you can always put either your wet or dry gear in here so you can keep it separate from your other gear. Now I just gotta put all this in my bag. There you have it. That's all of the gear that goes inside my gear bag. Next up is my paddles. I always take two paddles with me, just in case one breaks on the river, and they all fit nicely inside my paddle bag. And the very last thing I do is I put my boat inside a bag. This is one I got custom made for me, but it's super nice. It disguises the kayak so you can say it's a surfboard. And that's what I packed for a 3-week kayaking trip in California. I really hope this video helps you guys in the future.